All right, you tell me what happened in this game, because was it Tampa Bay finally, finding their game, finding their speed, or going at their pace, finding ways to attack, or was it Colorado making some piss poor decisions and it was costly? Was it because, the fans were there in Tampa and cheering on the Bolts? Is is what we just witnessed kind of what happened with Tampa at the end of the regular season? I think of April 22nd, Tampa Bay versus Toronto. Tampa Bay wins 8-1. Was this game that? 6-2 win, big game. Was it, losing 5-0 to the Leafs in game one and then coming back? Was it that Tampa Bay Lightning? Was it the Tampa Bay Lightning who were down 2-0 against New York and then just took a stranglehold, found their game, found New York's weakness, and took advantage? Was it because Andrei Vasilevsky played like Andrei Vasilevsky? Was it that Darcy Kemper played like Darcy Kemper from the first little bit of the Edmonton series? I think a bit of both. A bit of both? A bit of everything. Colorado starts the game. They're getting outshot 3-0. They score a goal, and it is called back because Bowen Byram is a tad bit offside, and he was offside. Or the puck came out anyway. It doesn't matter. They score later on. Landeskog, that was not goaltender interference. You could tell, I don't think Rantanen's shooting the score there. But when that went in, I was like, okay, is this Andrei Vasilevsky from last game? Because just before that, he did make a ridiculous right pad save like he did last game on Comfer. But then that squeaks through and Landeskog pops it in. So I'm like, okay, it's 1-0. But Tampa Bay kept it going. They got some chances. Cirelli goes. Very lucky, if I'm going to be honest with you. But great little breakout there. And it's Maroon over the blue line, or gets it over the blue line, feeds it to Cirelli. Great little kick up from his right skate. Tays, I don't think he was deep enough. However, the only option for it was Cirelli to cut across, and Kemper thought he was doing that. And he moved. And of course, what happens? The wicket's open. Cirelli loses control of the puck. It goes, and he celebrates like, he just pulled a Nikita Kucherov, but it was completely by accident. But who cares? The fans go nuts. Tampa Bay's wild. It's 1-1. And then Tampa Bay. Wow. Palat comes over the blue line. Or was it Kucherov comes over the blue line, drops to Palat, or Palat then feeds it to Stamkos, who's the third man. And this is following a Tays turnover. So I thought Tays misplayed Cirelli's goal. Backtrack, rewind. Colorado wins the draw in Tampa's zone. Tays tries to go D to D, flubs it. Tampa Bay the other way. They got three men: Palat, Kucherov, Stamkos going up there. It's a 3-on-2, but wait, it's not, because Rantanen gets back. And Rantanen had a few bad decisions and very stagnant in his own zone a couple times this game, and it was costly. Anyway, they come over, you do the crisscross, the blue line. Palat feeds it to Stamkos. Kucherov drives the net. Rantanen's there with Palat, and he leaves him and gets hidden behind Makar. Stamkos feeds over to Palat, and he gets that right up to the blocker side on Kemper. Boom, 2-1. 2-1, we go into the second period. It was a great goal, bad decision by Rantanen. Second period. Steven Stamkos scores. Oh, no, I'm getting ahead of myself. Nick Paul scores. And the man looks like he's on one foot. They said on the broadcast, he looked hurt there, and he was. Skating like my old man anyway. But he pops in there. Puck's loose. He holds it for that half second. Kemper flies over a little bit too much. He scores to make it 3-1. And I was like, oh, God, this is going to be a blowout. Colorado's getting some chances. Vasilevsky's playing great. Tampa Bay's scoring on their chances. They're slowing the game down, and it's working. Colorado gets power play. Go the other way. Nathan McKinnon picks up speed. They enter the zone. They get it to Landeskog, and what a bloody shot. They said they didn't expect Vasilevsky didn't expect that shot. I think he got a piece of it. They went New York style, high blocker, But that was like perfectly in the top corner. Great goal, makes it 3-2. And I'm like, ooh, we got a game, we got a game, we got a game. And then Rantanen just glues himself to the sideboards. Stamkos is on the left side. He feeds it into Kucherov. Kucherov does a swing at it with his stick. He gets the puck. It goes around. He's still on the left side, and Stamkos creeps off the boards to the middle of the ice. Rantanen, puck watching, like me when I play in my own zone. Oh, I see what you're doing there, Kucherov. Ah, yeah. Stamkos. Oh, no. What a pickup by Stamkos, by the way. Picks it up, spins, shoots it glove side, makes it 4-2. And this is just in the second period. It's 4-2. Huge goal. Because not long after that, Patty Maroon does his thing where he kind of, like a Sorelli, but without the speed. And he's already in his own zone. In the Colorado zone. But he gets it. He's basically on the goal line, and he cuts out front. And the cheeky bugger doesn't go to the far side. He goes short side. Kemper falls off the post. He leans away. Goal. 5-2. To make matters worse, frickin' Corey Perry scores on the power play later on to make it 6-2. The game plays out. A couple other good saves. Francouz's in net for Colorado. And Tampa Bay makes it a freaking series. Are we seeing the Tampa Bay Lightning versus New York, but instead of, the blue, you're going with the purple? Or is this just a little bump in the road? Because everyone in the comment section was saying if Colorado can get a split, they're finishing it off in Game 5, and I agree. If they bounce back and get this next win, I do believe they can finish it in 5. But if Tampa wins, the confidence, Colorado. Kemper had a horrible game. Francouz had to come in net. But Kemper didn't play well against Edmonton. Francouz came in, and it somehow worked. I think Tampa Bay is a better overall team than Edmonton. Hedman looked better, but still looks injured. Point didn't play. But hey, practicing maybe for next game. So that helps Tampa Bay. Kadri and Girard are practicing. Oh, maybe that changes it up. But the big thing for me is, one, Rantanen defensively needs to be better. Those are just from the main bigs. And also, Nathan MacKinnon. He's struggling. He's got, 1 or 2 assists this series, but they won a 7-0 one game. The other one was high scoring. They got a ton of goals against Vasilevsky. Only 2 this game, but they need more from Nathan MacKinnon. They need him to be Nathan MacKinnon. Stamkos is scoring and getting points. MacKinnon needs to match it. And that's how Colorado is going to win. They just need that extra, because if the fourth line, third line aren't scoring, they need a spark. They need it from Nathan MacKinnon. Maybe an end-to-end happens like he did against, was it the Oilers? No, it was the Blues. Oh my God, that was amazing, wasn't it? They need something. He needs it too. He's going to go to the sports psychologist. They're going to sort him out. I think you'll see a better Nathan MacKinnon next game. If you don't, that means Tampa Bay's getting in his head. And it's not even Tampa Bay. He went through these streaks. He said it on the... What was I watching? Spit and Chicklets podcast, when it was Crosby and then him, in his rookie season, his sophomore season. He really struggled, and he felt like, I'm a bust. I'm going to be out of the league. He can get in his own head, and once that happens, and it's a long period, that could be the series for the Avalanche. They could lose, even though they're up 2-1. Can't believe last game, this series is over. And then, boom, one game, it changes. But hey, I'm a Leafs fan. I thought it was over when Leafs won Game 5. I thought it was over when Leafs won Game 1, 5-0 against Tampa Bay. I thought it was over when New York beat them. I did say if Tampa Bay gets the next win, momentum changes once they figure out New York. Maybe they've done that here against Colorado. I don't know. Let me know down below your thoughts on the series right now, your thoughts on this game. What's the big thing for Colorado? What do they need to do to get this series back in their grasp? And for Tampa Bay, do they keep doing what they're doing? Is there anything they need to change? Let me know. Is it Tampa Bay has figured out Colorado, or did Colorado just have a piss poor game? All right, that's it. Leafs fan reacts to Game 3. Please comment, subscribe. Let's grow this channel. I'm loving these reactions, and I think I want to do some more. I want the series to keep going. Bring me to Game 7. Anyway, cheers, everyone. Take care.